Hey y'all, welcome back to Best Living. It is Joe here, and today we are getting my bedroom in order. I am very late to the game, but that's okay. So today we're going to get ready to redo the bedroom for the fall and creeping into the holiday season. So the bedding is still very blue, white, and bright. So we're going to get ready to transition things. I'm so glad you chose to hang out with me today. So if you want to see how we transform from bright and springy to moody, grown, and sexy, keep on watching. Let's get started. This is my spring and summer bedding that I got from Home Goods, I believe. I really love this set. It's whimsical but soft and very inviting. But it's time to transition into something a little bit more warm and cozy. So I'm looking forward to showing you all what I do for fall and winter each year. So first up, I want to talk about how I store my linens. Everything I pretty much keep in these storage bags. This particular one with the orange zipper came from IKEA and I love them down. They are durable, they are super affordable, and they have been recycled over the past 5 years, still look and feel brand new. And then I like to reuse anything that I purchase from like Home Goods or Marshalls that can hold large quilts and comforters. So I bought a down comforter. I have on my duvet cover and I stuff it back in here every single year to keep it, from debris, dirt, things of that sort. So if you're looking for storage items, I highly recommend IKEA. Again, highly functional, super affordable, but also reuse the packaging of items that you purchase year over year to reduce your costs. So we're gonna make our bed and get ready. Now, in these storage bins, I do keep anything that I don't use from my current bedscape. So right here, these are shams that I'm not using that matches my current quilt. So we'll just move those to the side. And then I do have stored in my winter sheet set, my winter and fall shams, as well as our velvet blanket. And then this one will primarily hold the bed. um, it will hold the duvet cover that we put at the end of the bed, like you'll see at Pottery Barn, Ballard, Our House, those kinds of places. Y'all know I love a layered bed, so let's get right into making it. As I switch from summer linens to cozier fall bedding, I'm reminded how small things can often lift our spirits. Sometimes we think we need to buy something new to feel renewed, but often, peace comes from simply tending to what we already have here. A made bed, a soft blanket, warm lighting just makes the room pretty, but it also makes it peaceful. Have you noticed how when your space feels settled, you and your heart feel settled too? This time of year can feel heavy for some. The holidays bring joy, but also memories, and sometimes a little ache. If you're walking through a very tender season, I just want to say it's okay to slow down. Caring for your space can be a quiet way for caring for your soul. God created beauty for our comfort, to remind us that He's present even in the ordinary, boring moments, even in making the bed. So this just isn't a refresh of the bedroom. It's a reminder that peace is something we can nurture, not by buying more, although I do like to buy, but by being present. God wants us to know that we are enough, that we have enough, and He is enough. So we are partially way through making our bed, but I did want to talk about our linens because I love bedding. Now, my linens have been in storage, as I showed y'all, and they are a little bit wrinkly. Now, I don't always do this, but 9 times, maybe 8 times out of 10, I do press my linens the very first time I put them on my bed from storage. And then once I wash my sheets, they'll go immediately back on the bed to prevent, creasing and getting wrinkled. So I want to show you my favorite steamer and my process to steam. Super easy, super quick. So let me show you my steamer and then we'll steam these and press them for our pillows and do the finishing touches on the bed and the room. This is a Conair steam and iron combo. My mama got this for me and my sister from Costco, I believe. So I have mine on turbo because I want to heat it up very quickly. So you select your mode, then you hit the steamer button, and it will start to rev up. So you might can't see it, but you can hear it. So we're going to go ahead and iron our items. So here's my husband's bedside table. This is one area I think that is oftentimes underutilized when it comes to decorating. I had these clear little pumpkin canisters that I got maybe a few years ago from the dollar spot at Target. I think they are reoccurring and I've seen them in subsequent years, so be sure to check if you're still shopping there. But these are old Target, and what I like to do is I'll take our Kleenex, okay, I'll stuff it in the pumpkin, and there you have a cute little dispenser. In the event you want to put the lid on, you would just do so like that. But I just tuck the lid in one of our drawers and keep the Kleenex kind of festive and cute on the bedside table. This is my water cup, guys. So we're going to do the same thing on this side. Take out our Kleenex. We're going to kind of tuck it super tight to fit in. Kind of roll it on its side. Shove it on in there. Just shove it. There you go. Twist it up. Like so, like that. We'll move that one out of the way. Tuck that one there. And voila! Cute little pumpkin Kleenex holder. So I keep water by my table, so that just kind of stays there as its own decorative piece. Get you a cute water bottle so it's always something nice to look at. So the last thing I want to share with y'all in regards to my bedroom are these little mini cable clips. I got this set from Amazon for like, I don't know, $5. And they are clear, which I enjoy. And they kind of just adhesive stick to your bedside tables. These are so convenient to hold your cords. I just have one on my side. My husband has two. And they come in a pack of different sizes. So this one is a 1, there's a 2, there's a 3, a 4, and then a 5-prong. And these are just so convenient for cord management. So I'll be sure to link these below if you're interested, as they really do help in making sure that you can find your cords. And I'll link my favorite iPhone cable cord too. This one goes in kind of flat versus pointed, so when you're scrolling, it doesn't stress your phone or your cable. Okay, y'all, so things are really coming together beautifully. The last thing I like to do on my bed is a little throw blanket. I normally, this is my favorite little cuddle blanket. It is a Barefoot Dreams dupe that I got from Sam's Club a couple years ago in this pretty pink kind of giraffe print. Love this blanket. It's mainly for my spring bedscape. It can go for fall. However, I want to kind of zhuzh it up a little bit. So we're going to be using this blanket that I got last year from HomeGoods. I'm still on the hunt for a new kind of cozy bedroom blanket. You know, if I'm here watching YouTube or reading a book, just something to kind of curl up with instead of undressing my whole bed to get in. And this will kind of fit the scheme or the color palette that I'm going for. Very subdued, very calm, very grown, very sexy. Anyway, we're going to put this at the end of our bed and see how we like it. And then if push come to shove, I may just pull for my safety blanket in the nighttime if it doesn't give the vibe that I'm going for. So I'm just going to kind of loosely drape it across the bed. Nothing like overly perfected. I guess that looks kind of perfect the way I threw it, but just a little something, some additional texture for the room. So one of my favorite things to do when I am designing a bedroom space or any living space in general is I really enjoy mixing textures and patterns. So I have velvet on my bed. I have kind of this, I don't know what this is. It's like a moleskine kind of like blankie, but it's like super fuzzy. It's textured and kind of dimensional. I have velvet on the pillows. I have traditional shams. And it just makes for a cozy, kind of collected environment for our living. And I really love an aesthetic that feels lived in. I wanted to feel loved. I wanted to feel used, if that makes sense. Not overly precious, but enough to where we can live our lives in comfort, but still add a little touch of luxe. So let's go through the finishing touches of the room, and we're almost done. Alrighty, so we're gonna stuff this back into our kind of storage bag. So I want to tell you one hack that I use to keep my linen smelling fresh while they are in storage. So I get these little sachets. Here they come a variety of scents from Kirkland's. Now you can buy these at Walmart, Amazon, Target, kind of all your national retailers. But you can choose a scent that you really enjoy. This one is pomegranate. It smells very fresh, very clean. It smells really good, very powdery. So what I'll do is when I am packing up all of my things, I will launder everything, make sure that it's clean going into the storage bag. And then I will add one of these to the actual storage bag as well. And this will help keep my linen smelling fresh without that kind of, kind of stale smell that things can get when they are in storage for a couple of months or long term. So I really encourage you to find a scent that you like. I pretty much buy these again kind of in bulk. They'll have them on sale at Kirkland's, normally like 6 or 7 for like $15 or $20, and you couple that with a coupon and you're walking out maybe like 10, 12 bucks with tax. So highly encourage you to get these as a quick little hack to make sure your things smell fresh longer. Okay, y'all, here is a final look at the room. It looks so good, so cozy, so luxe and warm. Here is the room all cozy. I love it, y'all. It is so warm, inviting, comfortable. So that is it for today's fall bedroom refresh. Thanks for hanging out with me today, y'all. We did it. We got the bedroom refreshed for fall, albeit a little late per social media's guideline, but we are not rushing through life. We're taking things a day at a time as they come on our calendar, and we can take care of them. We will. Granted, it's almost November, but that's okay. Fall season just really started and I'm right on track. So don't feel rushed. If you haven't decorated, you haven't done anything, it's totally fine. Life goes on. Give yourself grace and do it when you can. But thank you for hanging out with me today. Fall is one of my favorite seasons. My daughter was born in fall. I got married in fall. I love the change of the leaves, the cool, crisp weather, the cool, fun drinks and the outside activities, apple orchard, pumpkin picking, all the things. So thank you for choosing to spend your time with me. I know it's super precious. Remember, as always, you are seen, you are loved, and you are chosen of the Most High. And I will see you back here in a brand new video in a few days. Happy fall, y'all. Bye.